What's up, everybody? This is the Digital World Podcast, and there has been a lot of news, especially after that hearing yesterday. And so I want to jump right in and let's get started with the audio from Judge Netburn in the SEC versus Ripple case. And this is a fire quote that she put out. When I heard this, I was like, wow, my jaw just dropped to the floor. So, without further ado, let's listen to what she has to say.
My understanding of XRP is that not only does it have a sort of currency value, but it also has a utility, and that utility distinguishes it, I think, from Bitcoin and Ether. Is that correct?
So Bitcoin and Ether, I think, also have utilities. They also have use. You can't use Bitcoin, for example, necessarily everywhere to buy a cup of coffee or to buy groceries, but Bitcoin does have use cases that it has developed. So does Ether. They have smart contracts, for example, that can be done over the Ethereum blockchain. XRP also has developed a number of use cases, and these started very early in the process, which is why it's so baffling that the SEC has charged this long-running scheme from 2013 to the present, because XRP, for example, has a product called ODL, on-demand liquidity, that is used to assist financial institutions in having seamless and less costly transactions in key corridors, for example, the U.S. to Mexico. And XRP as a digital asset is helpful because it means the banks don't have to have their own fiat accounts on either end and can deploy that money more effectively elsewhere. And XRP can be used as a bridge currency. And Mr. Goldinghouse was brought to Ripple to help develop these additional use cases, and they have developed them. They've got major customers. And so it really is strange, Your Honor, that we have a situation where the SEC has charged this long-running scheme to present day. They're alleging even today XRP is a security. It is absurd, and they're not going to be able to prove it. And what's frustrating is because...
Now, if you want to go watch some more of this, get the full audio, just go to Big XRP's YouTube channel, and he has the full audio. Now, here's the thing. The judge understands. I mean, the fact that she understands this alone, is big. And those were some bombshell news. Now, whether that's going to make the price of XRP go up is something else to consider, because now there's this whole hashtag of relisting XRP for exchanges. And yeah, I would love for that to happen. But let's see what Jeremy Hogan has to say about another part of the hearing in which he gives his insight. And thank you for Crypto Bull for putting this out.
So listen to this. About halfway through the hearing, the judge skeptically made a remark to the SEC attorney that, based upon his theory, everyone who sold XRP, including you and me, are selling illegal securities. And she was skeptical about it when she asked the question. And this is what the SEC lawyer said on the record. He said, no, under Section 4, only Ripple and affiliates of Ripple can have sold XRP illegally. Listen to that again. The SEC said that only Ripple and employees of Ripple can illegally sell XRP.
Oh, come on.
Why is that super important? That means that the exchanges that delisted XRP 2 months ago were not and would not be violating securities laws if they relisted XRP for sale and began to sell it again. And I think I saw recently that one exchange recently relisted, and so I wonder if there are perhaps a slew of non-action letter requests coming or already received by the SEC, and if so, I wonder if we will see XRP for sale in the US once again. I hope so. Anyway, it's extremely late here as I shoot this, and I have to sleep, but
thank you to Jeremy Hogan for doing that video and for giving his insight. But if they do relist XRP, that's going to be massive. I think that it's good. There was no reason for them to delist XRP in the first place. And so now that we're hearing this from, first of all, the SEC saying that it was only legal for Ripple and its employees, their founders, um, and the company to sell XRP, even though they considered that illegal, it wasn't illegal for the exchanges to sell XRP. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of days. But you got to wonder, is this going to be the moment in which we see XRP take off? Now, we do see here that the top, and thank you to XRP patients, the top 0.01% of XRP accounts added 37.5 million XRP today. Today. He posted this yesterday in the evening. So this is very interesting. Uh, and he writes here XRP is definitely going to zero, though. That's funny. But yeah, we see that these top accounts just keep adding to their bags. And so what you can do is just mimic what they're doing. Don't, despite what people are saying, despite all the FUD out there, you can't watch what they say. You have to watch what they do. Now, on to the next thing. I thought this was pretty funny. Digital Perspective said the best way to not be denied is to be undeniable. And he's got that right. And so this is when it was surging after the comments heard by the judge. Okay. So now I got to ask one question. Right now, currently, there's around 45 to 46 billion XRP in circulation. And if the price of XRP were to take off, right? Let's say it goes to $10. The market cap of XRP would be around $450 billion, approximately. And that would surpass the market cap of, or be around the market cap of Ethereum, so it'd be challenging Ethereum. And Bitcoin right now, it's currently like above or around $1 trillion. So if XRP were to have that surge, I gotta ask the question, because there's been a lot of talk of, well, when it flips Bitcoin, then it'll be the end of Bitcoin, and the whole market will change and all that sort of stuff. So I have to wonder, if XRP does surge to $10 and has a market cap of almost $500 billion, what does that mean for the space, and what does that mean for Bitcoin? Now, the FOMO into XRP would be unbelievable. People would be dying to get in. And so that's why and this might not be a popular opinion, and it's okay, because I give you here what I think, and opinions that might not be popular, because what you have to think of every scenario. But what if the XRP's next bull run isn't until there's clarity in the space? Because if it runs up to $10, its market cap would be almost $500 billion, and that would mean something. So I mean, I'm just putting it out there. Might not be a popular opinion, but it is what it is. I'm here to tell you that something that I believe that could be true. And so you have to consider all possibilities. And it's interesting because Rachel Lee, which no one knows who she is, but she had interesting perspectives on this matter. And she says the XRP you hold is gold. It will become the supranational currency, which will be used by bank, company, nation, etc. That means to move money across borders, plus other uses. No longer a single nation will control the world's reserve currency. The situation remains imminent. Okay? And then she talks about how it will be the new global financial system. It was being built in secret. It will take the role of the US dollar. And she says, we are impatient. We want to see XRP get to $1,000 in the blink of an eye. XRP will easily glide to 3 and 4 digits when the world is ready to accept and fully implement the new global financial system. All efforts are being made to position it as a global reserve bridge asset. Okay? Now, I'm wondering if I know we're getting close, but is it its time yet? Now, maybe it could go to $2 or $3. I don't know. I don't. No one knows. We have all these analysts saying that it really looks like it could, and so it's just a matter of waiting and seeing. But until everything is ready to go, then maybe that's when XRP will take off. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. But you have to wonder about its market cap and what it means in comparison to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, Digital Asset Investor posted this. He said, "Great observation, most certainly not a coincidence. Only what is most feared has been politically attacked and kept down, but that's temporary. When it blows, it freaking blows." And he's saying about how um, everything has gone up except XRP, XLM, gold, silver. And obviously, yeah, this is not a coincidence. And I agree with his take on this. And if you need a reminder, I do agree with the fact that we're early. And we might be early even in 2024. Who knows? But all things considered, gotta keep all possibilities on the table. And so if you're skeptical about the space, I encourage you to learn about it. And then once you learn about it, make your decision. But don't make a decision without making the effort to learn, because there's a lot of opportunity in the space and you need to get involved. Okay? Now, don't be naive to the fact that, this digital space is going to it's going to be digital and it's going to have more control over your life in terms of all transactions will be transparent and you'll be seen. And I do believe that governments started Bitcoin in all this space. And I don't think that was some random person that created it. And so at the end of the day, you got to make your own decision. And while you can have an opportunity to make some profits, do it. And you can take care of your family and such. Okay? So be wise in your decisions, but I encourage you to learn about the space and get involved. I hope this episode has brought you some value. Like and subscribe. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.